Okay guys, in this video, I'm going to explain you about Python's random. And what we are going to learn here in the random is Randint. I know some of you heard about rand range, but this time I'm going to explain you about Randint. Now, when you first time turning on this Python here, okay, you don't do the programming in this line and then typing down, let's say name equals to David Setiabudi like this. But then you are doing the programming inside of the file new. Open the Python shell first and then file, new file, and then here you are going to create the programming. Okay. Here is the command created by, put your name there. Wait. Okay. Now, for random, you need to put import random first. If you don't put this command at the first time, the random will be detected as error, okay? Or let's say it's just a common variable. Now, after you type that one, okay, let's say I'm going to put here is dice and then equals to random dot, you can type rand range, okay, or randint. And then here I'm going to put 1 up to 6 because you know dice has 1 up to 6 for the random. So it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, 4, 5 up until 6. It never reaches 7 because dice only having 6 face. Now the next one I'm going to show you is print dice. So I'm going to save this one first as test. And then when I run it, see, it's 4. But then if you run again, wow, it's 3. It's 3, Mr. David. It's not the same. Of course, it's random. So every time you run it, it won't be the same. 4, 2, 6. You run it again, 3. You run it again, 2. So previously we got 2 already, and then we got 2 again. So the result is uncertain based on the random of the randint. Okay, but rand range, okay, rand range, if we run this one, see, it's also the same. But what is the difference between rand range and randint? So in this rand range, this 6, it's excluded. So the random will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for rand range. So 6 is not included. But if you use randint, the 6 is included. So minimum is 6, minimum is 1, and the maximum is 6. Now, we'll try to do some game through this one. A simple game which is called multiplication game. Okay? It is good for you if you follow this one step by step. Okay? So, let's say the first one is number 1, first number, because we are going to create a multiplication game. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, so num1, okay, random, randint. So let's say I'm going to make the number, first number is from 1 up to 10. Okay, and then the second number, I'm copy pasting this one, number 2, random ran in from 1 up to 10 again. And then here I type down total equals to num1 times num2. So obviously the total is in the computer's mind and it's not printed. I don't print total because we are going to create the game. Okay, so now what we do here is print. Let's say I'm saying students. Okay, students, comma, this is the real comma, but this one is a sentence. The students, comma, num1 times, this is the normal x, I'm just using x, but this one is programming, so for the multiplication we use the asterisk here, okay, the star, okay, num1 times num2, comma, equals to what? Because this one is the question that we print. Okay, so this is the question and it's ended with the question mark. Now, for the input, we ask the user to put their answer. Input, okay, is it started with input? No, because we are going to compare this total with the answer, correct? Answer. So answer equals to input what is or let's say straightly your answer here. Okay, guys, later on if you are doing this one, of course, it will be some errors because this one, okay, is integer, is a real countable number. And the answer here is a string. So it doesn't match. So it's not a real number. Any answer that the user type here, your answer, let's say 5, then that 5 will not be the real 5. But what you got is the string, this 5 with the quotation mark. So in order for us to get the answer is the real number like this, so it can be compared to the total. Is it the same? Is the answer is the same with the total? Okay, we need to make the number as a real number. It's an integer, not a string like this. So how to do that? What we put here is an integer with the open bracket. Don't forget to do the close bracket. Now, as we can get this answer here, we are going to compare. If it's correct, then you say it's correct. If it's wrong, then you say it's wrong. So, if the total equals to the answer. Yes, is that correct, guys? No, it's not correct. Whenever you are facing if, this equals to should be having double equals to the answer, like this, not just 1 equals 2. It will create error. Okay, why do we use this double equals to? Is this the Python's way? Yes, it's the Python's way. Or else later on you will know this one. Okay, if the total is not the same as the answer, you can use this one, not the same with the answer or the same with the answer. It's up to you guys. Now print if the total is the same with the answer, you can say here correct, marvelous. Okay, and we can put here is else then it's symbolized with a colon. Guys, don't forget to put colon here, colon there, colon here, colon there, colon here, and colon there. Sometimes students forgot to put that colon, and it's a fatal error. This one, if the answer is wrong, so what we put here is wrong. Okay, the answer is comma total. The correct answer. Okay, now let's run this. Who knows this one is error? All we need to do is try to run it, whether it's working or not. Whoa, it's error. Module random has no attribute. What does it mean? Randint. Yes, what is wrong with this one? Can you know? Yes, randomint. This one is not running. So you need to put Randint. Okay, with D. With D. Okay, with D. Randint. Not running in. Okay, ran with D. Now let's run this one. Whoa, it's working, guys. See, sometimes you need to debug and check. Yeah. Now, 9 times 10 is 20. Wrong. The correct answer is 90. Oh, now I know. Mr. David now knows that 9 times 10 is 90. It's no 20. Okay? Now let's run this one. Now I'm learning a lot from this. Wow, 6 times 1. Now Mr. David is thinking, it's 6. I'm typing 6. Correct, marvelous, yay! See? Now I'm trying one more time for the last one here. 7 times 7. Wow, it's challenging. How much is that? Is it 100? Oh, let me try. 43! Yeah. Oh, wrong. The correct answer is 49. You see, sometimes programmer cannot even counting this 7 times 7. That's terrible. Mr. David is terrible. Okay, guys. See this one. Okay. If you want to use not, okay, you can do like this. You can reverse the correct place in the wrong place. The wrong place is in the correct place. You can put like this. See? But it's saying if the total is not equal to the answer, then it's wrong. You can do like this one too. Okay? Now, let's try. Run this one. 9 times 4. Is it 20? Let me try. 36. Whoa! Correct. Marvelous. So it means here it's working. Okay? Let's try to put a wrong answer that gets us to this one. Wrong. Correct answer is like this one. Okay. 3 times 2 is 6. Let's try to put 6 here. Oh, it's correct. Wow, I didn't know 3 times 2 is 6. Mr. David is terrible at math. 3 times 7. Oh, let me try. It's 12. Wrong. The correct answer is 21. So now you see, it's working. And guys, I hope this simple game, okay, you can see this code. I hope this one is useful for you and you can try. Have a nice day.